In this video, I will be showing you how to solve a system of linear equations by graphing. The first step using this graphing method is to rewrite each equation in this form, like in the form of the slope-intercept form, like y equals mx plus b. So we're going to transform each equation to look just like that, because it's easier to graph using y equals mx plus b, where m is the slope and b is the y-intercept. All right, so we're going to do some algebra to transform each equation to look just like that. Let's work with the first one. So here we have x minus 2y equals -8. So I want to get y by itself. I will subtract x from both sides. So minus x, this will cancel out, and then I have -2y equals -x minus 8, and then divide both sides by -2. So by -2 by -2. Now this will be left with y equals, and now this is like -1 divided by -2 will be 1/2, and then -8 divided by -2 is plus 4. So that is the first equation in the slope-intercept form. All right, now we're going to do the second equation the same way in the slope-intercept form. Here is the second equation: 3x plus 4y equals -4. Step 1 is to subtract 3x from both sides. And then we have 4y equals -3x minus 4. And then divide both sides by 4. Divide by 4, divide by 4. Okay. And then we have y equals -3/4 x minus 1. So now we have two equations that we are going to graph. Let me write this one in blue. This one is the first one in blue, and the second one, let me write it in red. So that will be y equals -3/4 x minus 1. We are going to graph those two equations. Now let's grab the blue one first. We know the y-intercept is 4. If we go by this general form, our y-intercept is 4. So we're going to start at 4. Okay, we're going to start at 4 right here. That's the y-intercept. That's a point that we know. And we know that the slope is 1/2. The slope is 1/2. That means that we are going to do rise over run. The rise is 1 and the run is 2. So rise is 1 and the run is 2. 1 up and 2 over will be there. We run out of graph space, so we're going to just go down 1 and 2 to the left. 1 down and 2 to the left. Now we're ready to graph this. So let's grab our ruler and graph this. Now, so we graph that. Okay. All right. Now let's graph the second one. Y equals -3/4 x minus 1. Let's graph it in red. So we're going to start from -1, and we're going to go 3 down and 4 over. 3 down and then 4 over. So that means we're going to go 4 this way. 3 down and 4 over. 1, 2, 3 and 4 over. 1, 2, 3 and then 4 over. Then we can do the same thing by going 3 up. 1, 2, 3 and 4 to the left. 4 to the left will be over here. And now we run out of graph space. We just grab a ruler and connect those points together like a line, in a straight line. So we have an intersection of those two lines at the coordinate at -4, 2. This coordinate here is -4, 2. So that represents our solution of this system. We can actually test that this is true by plugging in -4 and 2 into each of them. They will work. But the most important part of this method is just knowing how to manipulate the equations and changing them to slope-intercept form, and then from there on using the easy method of graphing and coming up with a graph and looking for the intersection. That is how to solve system of equation by graphing.